You? Confessing to me? This is the funniest thing I've heard all year.
The entire cafeteria turned to watch. Riku Tanaka stood frozen before Sakura's table, his carefully rehearsed words already forgotten.
This can't be happening. She isn't the girl from the letters.
Look at your clothes, Riku. Did you think I'd ever be seen with someone like you?
Her friends snickered. Someone dropped a tray. The sound echoed like a gunshot. Sakura stood, smoothing her uniform. Without another glance, she swept past him, red ribbon trailing.
She was supposed to be quiet, gentle. Who was that person?
He doesn't remember leaving the cafeteria. Only the weight of 100 stairs pushing him toward the door. Rain began as he stepped outside. The sky opened like it had been waiting for him. Cold water soaked through his uniform as he walked. No umbrella, no destination, just the hollow echo of her laugh.
Her words keep cutting deeper with every step. Why would she do that to me?
The rain drowned out the city but amplified the memory. Her laugh, her pointing finger, her friends' smirks.
Did you think I'd ever be seen with someone like you? She never even read my letters, did she?
He had written them for weeks, pouring out a quiet admiration. But the girl who answered wasn't the girl he thought he knew.
It's like she was a completely different person. The real Sakura. Or was it someone else?
By the time he reached his apartment building, he was shivering, but the cold wasn't the only thing that made him freeze.
Someone's standing at my door. At this hour? In this rain?
The figure turned slightly, the clear umbrella tilting. Beneath it, a faint yellow ribbon caught the porch light.
A yellow ribbon, not red. That's not Sakura. Then who?
His heart hammered as he drew closer. The silhouette waited, silent and patient, as if they had all the time in the world.
Riku, I'm sorry for appearing like this, but after what happened today, I couldn't stay away.
Stay away? You already destroyed me in front of everyone. What more could you possibly want?
Please, look at me. I'm not Sakura. I'm Mio, her twin sister. We're in different classes. I've loved you for 2 years. Every day, sitting behind you in class, hoping you'd notice me.
Her voice is softer. The ribbon is yellow, not red. And her eyes, they hold no cruelty.
The letters you slipped into my class mailbox. Sakura stole them. She knew they were meant for me.
You? You were the one I wrote to? All this time I was confessing to the wrong twin.
She read your words of kindness and hated that they weren't for her, so she decided to break you.
That's why she laughed with such venom. She was never the gentle soul I imagined. Come inside. I don't understand everything yet, but I'm listening.
The apartment was small and quiet, rain streaking the window like tears. Mio sat on the worn couch, her hands clasped tightly.
3 weeks ago, I found a letter slipped under the door of our empty classroom. Sakura was already holding it, her face twisted.
I thought I was delivering them to Sakura, but your classroom mailbox. I never checked the number carefully.
The memory returned, him sliding that letter into the mailbox labeled Class 2B, nerves making his hand tremble. And then Sakura, pulling it out before Mio could arrive, smirking as she read his heartfelt words. She scanned the page in the dark classroom, jealousy curdling her expression. The words were never meant for her.
She decided to humiliate you so completely that I'd never dare reach out. She didn't care about your feelings, only destroying mine.
All this time, I pictured the girl who sat behind me, your quiet smile, the way you'd lend me notes. It was you, Mio.
For 2 years I loved you. And when I read your letter, I was overjoyed until Sakura stole that too.
Their eyes met, and slowly, his hand reached across the table, fingertips brushing hers, a silent promise forged in the storm outside.
Sakura has always been this way. Any friend I got close to, she drove away. Any joy I found, she destroyed it.
Not this time. She doesn't get to keep you from being happy. We'll be careful, but I won't let her win.
Then we have to be secret. If she finds out, she'll find a way to punish us. She always does.
I'll get you an extra phone. We'll meet only where no one can see us. She won't have power over us.
Okay. I trust you, Riku. more than anyone.
He jotted a number on a scrap of paper, pressing it into her palm. She held it as if it were the only anchor in a hurricane. Before she could leave, he leaned in, his forehead resting gently against hers. For a brief moment, the storm outside fell silent.
Tomorrow. The old library, 4 p.m. I'll be waiting.
I'll be there. Count on it.
Outside, the rain had lessened, but a shadow lingered at the window, red ribbon barely visible in the darkness. The next day at school, Riku walked with a trace of lightness, a small, dangerous hope. And Sakura noticed.
You think I didn't see you last night? Leaving his apartment at that hour. Don't bother lying.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was home all night.
Don't play dumb. If you go near him again, I'll make sure this school thinks you're worse than nothing.
She's going to poison everyone against us, just like she did with my middle school friends.
Remember, Mio, everything you love, I can take away. And I will.
Mio fled, her footsteps echoing in the empty corridor. A few students had paused to stare, whispers already taking shape.
Run along. By the end of the week, even Riku won't look at you.
Mio shouldn't be this late for first period. Something feels wrong.
But across the school, Mio sat at her desk, her phone silent, her face pale. The game had already begun. By lunch, Riku found her in the back stairwell, clutching her phone like a wound. Her eyes wouldn't meet his.
Mio, what happened? You've been avoiding everyone since morning. Talk to me.
Look at this. Messages from numbers I don't recognize. They're calling me a traitor, a desperate liar.
Sakura. She's already started spreading poison. Meet me on the rooftop after school. Don't let them see you break.
Hours later, the rooftop was cold and wind-bitten. Mio appeared, her yellow ribbon dulled by the gray sky.
I meant what I said. She's just noise. If we run now, she wins forever. I won't let her erase us.
But what if she ruins your reputation too? What if no one sits with us? No one trusts us?
Then we'll be alone together. I didn't fall for a crowd, I fell for you. That's enough.
Okay, together. I won't let her take you from me. Not again.
Their hands locked above the empty courtyard, two figures against the storm, small, exposed, but no longer breaking. That evening, in the family living room, Sakura sat with their parents, her voice trembling with rehearsed tears.
Mom, Dad, I didn't want to tell you, but Mio has been meeting a boy in secret. His name is Riku Tanaka. He's dangerous. He was publicly humiliated yesterday, and now he's dragging Mio into something awful.
The parents exchanged a worried glance. No one questioned why Sakura was the messenger.
Is this true? You've been sneaking out to see some boy without our permission?
It's not like that. Sakura is twisting everything. She's the one who...
Enough. Your sister has been crying for an hour. We're taking your phone and you're not leaving this house except for school.
Her mother reached out and confiscated the phone, its screen still filled with anonymous hate.
They won't even listen. Sakura's already won this round.
Through the doorway, Sakura stood, a satisfied smile barely hidden behind her tear-streaked face. Riku slipped a burner phone into Mio's bag in the crowded hallway. Her grounding hadn't stopped him. The message on the screen read, "Tonight, old bench by the river, 11 p.m. I'll be there."
He risked this for me. I can't let him wait alone in the dark.
At midnight, she climbed out her window, the cold air biting her skin. The streets were empty. By the river, Riku pulled her into his arms. They held each other, two shadows in the silence. Sakura crouched behind a tree, her phone already aimed. She had followed Mio for an hour. She captured the image, the yellow ribbon, their embrace, undeniable.
She typed to her parents, "Your daughter is out with him. See for yourself."
When Mio crept back inside, the living room light blinded her. Her parents sat waiting, the photo glaring on the screen. They locked her door from the outside. No words, just the click that sealed her fate. The next day, Riku cornered Sakura in an empty classroom after the final bell. His fists trembled.
You took her phone. You poisoned her parents against her. And you've been sending those messages. It ends now.
Ends? How adorable. You think you're protecting her, but you don't even know what you're protecting.
I know you're jealous and cruel. I know you stole my letters. That's all I need.
Is it? Then ask yourself, why would I, the perfect daughter, risk everything to destroy her? Unless she's not so perfect herself.
What is she hinting at? What secret could Mio have? If you have something to say, say it. Stop playing games.
Ask her about adoption. Oh, but she doesn't even know. And when she finds out, well, you'll see why she's not the innocent twin you think.
Adoption? Mio is adopted? Or is Sakura? That would explain everything.
Sakura swept past him, red ribbon flaring. She had planted the seed, and now she'd wait for it to strangle them. That evening, Riku's burner phone glowed. One message. Window, 10 p.m. Mio's reply was instant. I'll be there. Hours later, Riku climbed the garden trellis. In her dark room, Mio pulled him inside, her ribbon undone.
Sakura told me to ask you about adoption. She said you don't even know. What did she mean?
Adoption? I don't understand. She's lying. She always lies.
What if she's not? Think, Mio. Have you ever heard that word before from your parents, maybe?
Wait. When I was little, I once heard Mom and Dad shouting. Something about the adoption and our real daughter. I thought it was just a nightmare. A child's imagination. I forced myself to forget.
A buried memory surged. Small Mio, ear pressed to the study door, her mother's voice cracking. You promised we'd never tell her.
All this time, I might not be who I think I am. I have to find out. The study, there have to be documents.
I'll help you. Whatever it is, we face it together.
In the dead of night, Mio crept into her father's study. The drawers slid open with a soft whisper. Her fingers closed around a yellowed envelope marked with an official seal. The word adoption glared up at her.
This is it. The truth I've been missing my whole life.
But before she could unfold the papers, the door flew open. Sakura stood silhouetted against the hall light.
I knew you'd come snooping. Give that to me. Now.
She snatched the envelope and darted to the bathroom before Mio could scream. It was in the sink, flame eating the corner.
Stop? What are you hiding?
But as the paper curled, Mio saw a single word untouched by fire. Sakura, adopted.
You've seen it now, so listen closely. Tell anyone and I will destroy not just you, but Riku too.
She's the adopted one. And she'll ruin us if I speak. But I can't stay silent forever.
The burner phone buzzed. One message, she's adopted. Sakura burned the papers. She threatened us both. I don't know what to do. Within the hour, Riku climbed the trellis and pressed his face to the glass, rain-soaked and breathless.
I'm here, Mio. Tell me everything you saw.
It's her. The adoption papers had her name. She threatened to destroy us if I ever told anyone.
Then we need new proof. Auntie Yuki, she was your family's caretaker. She'll know the truth.
But by noon, Sakura had reached the house first, her eyes red with fake tears.
Your sister tells us you've been spreading vile lies about adoption. You're disgracing this family.
Mio's protests died as her mother took her books and phone. The door locked behind them. That night, she sobbed, fist against the pillow. Then a tap on the window. Riku's shadow stood there. He pressed a note to the glass. I believe you. We find proof. The next afternoon, Riku found the small cafe where the old caretaker always took her tea.
Yuki-san, I need the truth. Was Sakura adopted? Mio's life is being destroyed.
The woman's hand, papery and trembling, covered his. She had guarded this secret for 17 years. She confessed. Sakura was brought home as a baby, her birth hidden to save face. No one ever told Mio. That girl has always feared losing her place. She'll burn everything down before admitting defeat. She pushed an old photograph across the table. 2 identical girls, one yellow ribbon, one red, and the red one already staring with that hollow anger. There's a family album, she whispered. Your proof is there, but Sakura guards it like a dragon.
An album, of course. The missing piece.
He left the cafe with a bow, and by the time he reached the street corner, his burner phone was already typing. I have the truth. Tonight, window plan. That moonless night, two shadows met again at glass. One voice spoke, "We're close, but we need the album." And the other answered, "I know where it is." By nightfall, Sakura lay in a sterile hospital bed, an IV dripping. Her parents hadn't moved for hours. Through the window, Mio saw her mother weeping. The doctor's diagnosis, acute stress triggered by family discord.
It's because of that boy and those vicious adoption rumors. You and your lies are destroying her. Mio.
They believe her again. Look, when they turn away, she's smiling.
Sakura's eyelids fluttered, and for an instant, her gaze fixed on Mio with unveiled contempt.
I can't let this continue. I need her voice on record.
That night, alone in the dark, Mio found the old recorder. She held it like a weapon.
Tomorrow, in that hospital room, she'll gloat, and I'll catch every word.
She slipped it deep into her pocket, thumb resting on the record button. One press away from ending this. The red light blinked, a small, unstoppable heartbeat. The hospital room was still save for the beep of monitors. Mio stepped inside, the click of the latch sealing them in.
Finally came to visit your poor, sick sister? Or did Mom send you to apologize?
The adoption papers had your name, Sakura. I know you're not my real sister.
So what? I was adopted, but they chose me. They took me into their home, and I made sure they never regretted it.
She said it. The recorder is catching everything.
From the day I understood I hated you. You had their blood, their love without even trying. Everything you had I took. That letter from Riku? I burned it after reading, and I'll keep burning everything until you have nothing left.
You won't win. Riku knows you're the adopted one, and soon everyone else will too.
Tell him. Tell everyone. Who will believe you? I've already convinced our parents you're the liar.
Mio backed into the corridor, the recorder still running. Only then did she exhale, proof clutched in her hand like a beating heart. Mio met Riku under the shivering trees by the river. She played the recording, Sakura's voice cold and clear.
She admitted everything. The adoption, the jealousy, even burning my letter.
We have it. But we need copies. She'll try to erase any piece of it.
Together they uploaded the file to a secure cloud, triple encrypted. Nothing would destroy it now. Sakura's hand groped under her hospital pillow. The recorder was gone. Her heart stopped.
That little she taped me? She actually taped me.
She yanked out the IV, ignoring the blood. The nurses shouted, but she was already gone. Riku and Mio hurried back to the house, the recording like a hot coal in her pocket.
We end this now. No more hiding.
Inside, Sakura's voice already filled the living room, twisting the truth before they even stepped through the door.
Before you believe another word from her, listen to this.
A recording? Don't be ridiculous. She's obviously trying to slander me with some fake audio.
Without a word, Mio pressed play. Sakura's own voice, cold and unmistakable, filled the silent room. From the tiny speaker came Sakura's confession. I was adopted, but they chose me. I'll make sure you have nothing.
That voice. Sakura? Is it true? Were you adopted?
Oh, of course not. She forged it. Anyone with a computer can fake a voice these days.
The recording continued, unrelenting. That letter from Riku, I burned it. From the day I understood, I hated you.
Shut it off. She trapped me, you fools. Can't you see she's the liar, not me?
Sakura. All these years you were our child, but you hated her? You hated your own sister?
The room held its breath. For the first time, Sakura's mask had slipped, and even her parents didn't move to catch her fall.
We never told her, Mio. We wanted to protect her from the truth, but it only poisoned her heart.
Sakura was adopted, yes. We thought love would be enough. We were wrong to hide it.
The final truth hung in the air, and Sakura shattered.
You chose me. But you always loved her more. I hate you all.
She bolted, the front door slamming open. Rain from earlier still pooled on the doorstep. Her parents turned to Mio, faces wet with guilt. They opened their arms for the daughter they had wronged.
I understand why you didn't tell us, but I need time.
Outside, Riku waited under the clearing sky. Mio saw him and ran, all walls finally down.
It's over. The rain has stopped.
She didn't answer. She just held him tighter, her yellow ribbon bright against the dark, their new future no longer a secret. Monday morning, Riku and Mio walked to school hand in hand. The truth had spread like fire, clearing the air. In the crowded halls, some students averted their eyes. Others approached Mio with hushed apologies for having believed Sakura's lies.
I don't need their apologies. I have the truth.
On a bench near the gym, Sakura sat alone, uniform rumpled, red ribbon askew. Not a single person dared sit beside her.
Let them stare. I'm still better than all of them.
When her cold glare met Riku's, he simply looked away. Mio squeezed his hand, and they kept walking. In the cafeteria, they took the very table where he had been humiliated. But today it felt reclaimed.
A week ago, this room laughed at me. Today, I'm with the right person. That's more than enough.
We didn't just survive all that. We won.
Around them, the lunchroom settled into a new rhythm. The yellow ribbon seemed to glow. Months passed. The family home felt quieter, but the silence had lost its threat.
I found this in a box. It was my ribbon, long ago. I'd like you to have it now.
You kept it all this time?
I always hoped you'd wear it when you were ready.
She lifted the ribbon from the velvet. It glowed faintly, older than hers but carrying the same yellow.
He's arrived. Come in, Riku.
Riku stepped inside, and for the first time her parents looked at him with gratitude, not suspicion. Mio tied the ribbon around her hair, the old and new now one.
This is who I am. Not the twin she wanted me to be.
In that quiet living room, surrounded by tea and tentative smiles, the family began to breathe again. They climbed the familiar stairway, emerging onto the rooftop where their rebellion had begun. The sunset bled gold across the sky.
Thank you for not giving up, for fighting when everything told you to stop.
Thank you for seeing me. Not the reflection of her, but the real me.
Riku leaned in, and their lips met, a quiet promise unbroken. The world below held no weight here. She pulled back and untied the yellow ribbon, her mother's gift, now entirely hers. With careful hands, she tied it to the railing, the same spot they'd once stood, scared and hidden. The ribbon caught the wind, fluttering like a flag of surrender and victory both. Below, the city hummed on, but here, only the ribbon mattered, a testament to the girl who chose her own name. Riku and Mio stood together, watching the ribbon dance. No more secrets, no more shadows. The yellow ribbon fluttered, marking the end of one story and the quiet, steady start of theirs.